Alright. Don't nap and think you're not gonna sleep 3 hours later, folks. Because it happens. Ooh, I'm just gonna nap when I don't have sleep for the past, I don't know, 20 hours. And I'm totally gonna come out in 30 minutes. You won't. Hello folks, it's your boy Limit. It is part 38 of You'll Never See It Coming. Hello. I don't even remember what we did here last, to be honest. It's been a hot minute. We missed the stream on Monday because I had to take care of a couple of family things. And today I woke up late because I took a nap. And yeah. So we'll still stream the game. We'll still do our thing. Also, why is my controller not working? Controller, are you defying me? What the hell? Are you... Are you defying my will, controller? Okay, we're good. Alright, welcome to episode 38 of You'll Never See It Coming, and it's our full playthrough of Persona 5 Royal. My name is Limit. Let's get show on the road.
So, you came.
Oh yeah, this was the deadline that Maruki gave us for accepting his reality or not. So I guess we're doing that now.
Based on the look in your eyes, I'm guessing your friends aren't going to be of any use to us.
I'm sure it'll come around.
Oh yes, because I'm sure you're all just as close as you were before reality was changed. Well, there's no point in griping about it out here. Are you ready? As I mentioned yesterday, it's quite likely that we'll have to confront Maruki physically. If you're not prepared for such a contingency, then please go and take care of your affairs as quickly as possible.
Wait, what? I can just go? Oh, he's giving me time to buy shit. Little belated, Happy New Year. Seems as soon as the new year started, everyone's got good news.
Fine, I guess.
Oh, what kind of medicine that I need? Oh.
Okay, which one?
Do we want
I guarantee the results for
a
each
bunch of
one.
Takomedics?
You want that one? Thanks.
Revivadrins. Renew all.
That should work.
It's actually not bad. Let's get a couple of them.
Here you go. You want that one?
Get a bunch of these as well.
Thanks. Oh, did you decide? Here you go. That should work.
Get a bunch of these as well.
Thanks.
We good? Do you want to get a revive all?
You want that one?
Let's just get life ointments. Should be good enough.
Here you go. Take care.
Sheesh.
Okay.
All right. You should be grateful.
We made some money.
Okay. Sounds good.
Oh shit.
The air's dry, so be careful when you're handling gunpowder.
Guillotine saber. Do I want this?
All right. All right, which one?
Oh shit.
Back in my day, whipping around
Mega knife.
Knife with one-
Pro skinning knife.
you. But it seems like that's no longer.
Basilard. Merisacorde. Do I want a new one though? I want to get this. Plasma knife. Low shock.
That's what
Might as well get it.
You better not use it to pull a prank. Sounds good. Don't break it, okay? Okay. All right, which one? We just got in a new gun. It ain't very good, but they're with enthusiasts.
Cocutus.
Sounds good.
Red 5.
You better not use it to pull a prank. All right, which one? That's what you're... Take your time. How's that?
Huh?
You like automatics, huh? They used to be considered unreliable, but now everyone uses them.
Do I want to increase its damage? I guess, sure, why not?
Good.
There's a bunch of guns that I skip because I never use them.
All right. Sounds good. Since the mechanisms are basically the same, huh? You
I can't buy shit for Yoshizawa. Well, I guess because she's not in my party.
I should write something.
Okay. Where else can I go? Okay. Alright, Akechi, let's go, let's move.
How about this? Now, let us depart.
Excuse me, is,
Oh.
Whoa. Hey guys.
Looks like we've all had the same idea.
Are you here to speak with him as well?
Oh shit.
Kinda. So, he's not here? He left around noon. Said he was meeting up with Akechi.
Sojiro said if we need to talk about stuff, we can use this place for a while.
Cool.
You know, he asked me the other day. Something along the lines of whether or not I'm okay with how things are. At first I didn't know what he was talking about, but as he kept going, his words started making my chest feel all tight.
I know what you mean. And ever since then, it's like something isn't right in my heart anymore.
Oh, sorry, hold on. I just gotta put a monitor on. There we go.
I have no complaints about my current life. On the contrary, in fact. I am truly happy with it. So, in that case, what is this inkling of a feeling I have deep in my soul?
Damn it. I'm so bad at figuring out this sort of stuff.
Hey, do you think maybe we're all running away from something super important? I've been kind of wondering for a while now. Maybe the reason his words hurt so much is because he's right. But I was too scared to admit that for some reason. That's why I pretended I didn't understand what he meant.
When I was speaking with him, I felt like I caught a glimpse of this mysterious sight. Something that shouldn't have happened, but still, I felt like I shouldn't turn away from it.
Same here.
And myself as well. It seems that we really have lost sight of something precious to us after all.
That might be, but I'm so scared to remember what it is. If I remember that, I feel like my life as I know it is gonna end. Oh, Futaba. But even still, I don't want to feel this way anymore either. Me too.
Guess that's it, huh? He was trying to tell us all something important, and I bet he's probably still working on it somewhere. Ain't no way I'm gonna bail on him just so I can keep running from whatever it is.
When I had that strange experience you all mentioned, I saw him and the rest of us there together. I want to believe the connection we share here is a genuine one.
Well, I know if we don't do something soon, we're gonna lose our connection with him. Don't ask how I know. It just feels like the truth to me.
I admit I am happy right now, but I just can't accept the situation as it is. I'm done with trying to escape my problems.
Oh. So I am getting the full team after all.
Well,
Let's figure out where Maruki is first. I don't want to waste any time wandering around aimlessly. We encountered an information guide after going up that elevator. If he intends to welcome us and so graciously, perhaps we'll come across another guide soon. Before I forget, I suspect the battles are going to get even tougher from here on out, due to our lack of
if I
manpower.
must.
Focusing on our own abilities is fine and all, but depending on the situation, it'll be more efficient to team up. Combination move we pulled off before, that wasn't half bad.
All right.
Oh, finally we have a showtime. Of course, that all depends on whether or not you can keep up with me. Yeah. Calm your tits. For someone whose ass we whooped, you sure are confident, Takechi. Just calm your shit, dude. Calm the fuck down. Alright, here we go. I think it was someone around here. VIP patients identified. We will now begin the grand tour. The auditorium is now open. The master awaits you there with the patient you seek. Please enter through the door on the left-hand side of the entrance hall. So I thought they're politely informing us of their location. Okay.
I knew it'd come true.
Show me your true form.
That's all Nebulos.
He didn't see us at all. Joker got a 2-for-1 deal there. I can still feel the rush. Okay. Huh.
It seems they were not a very formidable opponent.
This is so fun!
I'm gonna cry.
Oh,
Weak ones.
I don't have this one.
Them like the flies, they...
Who are you?
It's time.
Chimera?
Ravage them!
I'm assuming it's a chimera. Guess we just do this. Oh. Too bad, so sad.
No.
Oh.
I love it!
With this power. All right.
We had room to spare. The cognitive... It's a safe room.
Okay.
I'll just add this.
Do we heal? What's the plan? I guess not.
Now, let us depart.
I'm running out of SP items. It's kind of whack. Okay, whatever, we're good.
Now, let us depart.
I have something.
I hope you have a happy life.
Hey,
Didn't expect such hospitality in the palace. They must seriously believe we can resolve our differences. Okay, well, let me read it. They'll just disappear.
You did it!
Okay, what is this? It's locked. Need ID for it? Okay, cool. There's no doubt that Maruki is up ahead. Make sure you're ready. Alright. Let's do this.
Thank you for coming.
What's wrong with Sumire?
She's only sleeping. I've never had any intention of hurting her. Once her inner turmoil begins to settle, I'll have her remember her life as she wishes to live it.
the life that she wishes for, huh? Call it what you like. You're merely brainwashing people for your own satisfaction.
I'm wholly aware that some will interpret my acts that way. But if that self-satisfaction leads to the happiness of thousands of others, don't you agree that outcome is for the best?
I can't tell if this Maruki is the real Maruki or this is a cognitive Maruki.
If I understand correctly, you went and checked in on your friends this past week. This reality is the one that they all wished for. Did any of them seem troubled by that fact?
Still trying to jump the gun with this. I'm just trying my best so I don't get laughed off the team by you guys.
This reality is the true reality. All you have to do is recognize it as such. Once you do, you'll be just as happy as they are. Didn't you?
Is it bad that I kind of see Maruki's point? Is it bad?
Your friends don't just want to live these lives. They want you to choose this reality for yourselves and live happily too.
this reality. Oh no, they're living a lie.
I want you to understand, for their sake, as well as yours.
I'm just so thrilled for him. Oh no. Your dad is dead. Your mom is dead too, Futaba. Your dad is dead too, Haru. My friends want to stay in this reality. Morgana, you're not human. You're not a BTS member. Is that really true?
Well, it's time.
Okay, Aizen. If I accept Maruki's offer, my friends and I will be able to live happily in this reality he's created, or so he says. If you stay in this world, we really could lead happy lives, free from pain and suffering. But our memories will be distorted to allow for the new circumstances. There's probably no way to avoid that.
For the sake of Yoshizawa-san, and the rest of your friends, I ask you to give me your answer.
I can't accept this reality. This is a lie.
Huh? Negotiations seem to have broken down.
I see. It seems we still haven't reached an understanding.
No. You're not serious, right? Please. I'm begging you, Senpai. Please let me live as Kasumi.
Don't hide from the truth.
Why? This pain is too much. Why can't I just leave it behind me? Kasumi.
Hey, Farron.
And it's all Sumire's fault. I can't live that kind of life.
Oh shit.
Please, don't try to stop me.
Are you fighting us, Sumire? Hey, Farron, how are you? Are you still reeling from finishing FF16? You're so quick. What the hell? Did you take days off from work or something? Holy crap. The game came out, what, Thursday or Friday last week? Today's Wednesday. Stop sleeping? Oh, hell yeah. Today's Wednesday. It's like less than 5 days. That's insane. I mean, I guess if it was really that good, which I believe. I looked at it. I saw gameplay from another friend of mine. It was great. It looked great. I'm also excited to play it. I just don't own a PS5 right now, so I'm gonna wait for the Steam version to come out. You know? This is dope. It looked dope. The battle system looked hella dope. Story looked dope as well. I love the cinematic where I like the set piece where they had Phoenix and Ifrit fight each other. That was super dope. And that's just like a few of what I've seen. I'm not totally watching the whole thing, right? Like, as I watched bits and pieces from my friend, and from what I've seen, it's really great. Kind of excited. That was one of the tamer boss fights. Oh hell yeah! Super excited to see it then.
If you do, then I'll...
I was still very much deep in my SF6 training. Oh, Farron, did you see my I posted it everywhere. Did you see my long ass Ken combo? The 6.3 damage one? The one that I'll never pull off in a real fight. The one that I'll never pull off in a real fight. Well, that's not entirely true. It's a situational combo, but bits and pieces of it, if you break it down, I can use. Well, like, and I'm sure like one game out of like 1,000 games, I could probably pull the full one off. Hopefully I do it on stream so I could like clip it. Yeah. It was glorious. Looked like what DNF grappler combos you could do. Oh hell yeah. Oh yeah, grappler is. I was thinking about like grappler. My brain froze for a bit. It was like grappler. Grapplers don't do combos, and then I realized he said DNF duel, and then I was like, oh, all right, I got it now. Grappler is different than DNF duel. Grappler in DNF duel is not a grappler at all. I don't know why it's called grappler. But yeah, that's dope. Dope. Alright, let's go fight Sumire. Don't do this, Sumire.
How stubborn. No matter what you say to her, I doubt she'll understand. I don't think we have a choice in the matter here. I could take care of it for you right now, but you'd prefer her to leave here alive, right?
Akechi, you're not that strong, dude. Don't be so arrogant. You have like one good persona. It's not even that good. I have like 10 of them.
Just hurry up and end this.
Please, don't make me do this. I can't stop this. I refuse to live as Kasumi's killer. Persona!
Dazzler? Wait. Is that the persona that she had? Okay, well, I guess it's time to
That's not right.
say goodbye.
Persona! Ravage them!
Maybe I should put a different persona on my thing.
Let's go. Go down.
Lucifer's level 99. I feel like I should put someone else in.
Why are you doing this to me?
He started it.
Just leave me alone. Please don't do this to me.
He started it. Bitch. If I kill her here, does she die? Hopefully she doesn't die.
Why?
Yeah, that's what you get for trying to defy your senpai. There's a reason why I'm the senpai. It's because of age. It's literally what it is, but there's other reasons.
Looks like you lost.
Why?
You need... It's time to stop! It's time to stop!
Senpai. No. I can't.
Yes, you can. You're just not trying hard enough.
I can't go back to being Sumire.
Well, that's what you say, but...
You saw it all for yourself, Senpai. It's my own fault that my sisters... Why don't you understand?
It's time to stop!
Please. I beg you.
I've been on a Dirty Frank binge again lately. Man, he needs to come back. He needs to summon the filthy... Did I say Dirty Frank? Filthy Frank persona. He needs to resummon his Filthy Frank persona once again. And like let go of Joji for a bit, or Pink Guy. He needs to summon his personas first for a bit.
Yoshizawa-san.
Okay, Aizen. Dude, this guy is legit Aizen. I knew it! The first day I saw this motherfucker, I knew it. I knew he was a villain.
Give you strength.
But also he's kind of like a cool villain.
Suffer.
Doctor.
Tell me, if you want your pain to end, and desire to live as Kasumi, I'll actualize it!
Oh shit, tentacles. I didn't know this was that kind of game.
Sadly, she has lost sight of herself. She's in pain. Now, be her guide, and together, Escape from the nightmare!
No, I can't. I don't want to go back to my life in cinders ever again.
What the hell? This so-called kindness of his disgusts me. Let's do this quick.
I refuse to go back. I'm happy here. This is where I belong.
Me every time someone wants me to go out of my apartment.
Rescue you. The only way I know how.
Every time someone wants me to hang out outside of my apartment.
It's gone totally berserk. We need to stop her persona.
I'll take that.
Oh shit! She just murked that dude.
It ate the smaller one? What a pain. We'll have to beat it before it heals itself again.
Alright, well, that's not a problem. Let me concentrate real quick.
I'll break.
Do that.
Stop! Let's go.
Yeah, that doesn't work on me.
Stand down.
Oh, too bad it works on that guy. What the fuck?
Stand down.
Oh, fucking hell. Akechi, why are you so useless, nerd? Literally carrying your ass here.
Payback time!
Dude, you're bad. Shut the fuck up. Alright, hold on. Let me fucking heal you because you're fucking useless. At least be a meat shield or something.
Here.
I'll take that.
Wait, what? Is this not gonna work? Cendrillion. What is it weak to? I don't even remember what it's weak to.
Zona.
Sure, let's just Morningstar.
Persona.
Guess we do this.
Damn it. There's no end to this. Just what the hell is this thing?
I refuse to return. I will never go back to being such pathetic, soot-coated garbage!
You can't tell? It's her refusal to accept the truth.
Oh, we're literally not allowed to win that fight, I guess.
We can't afford to waste time on this shit. Here it comes.
I don't think so.
Oh, it's Ryuji. I mean, you didn't have to do that, Ryuji. We could have survived it. Just saying.
Damn it, Skull. I told you not to rush in by yourself like that. At least it seemed to work out in our favor.
I'd say I knew you'd be here. I just got chills. Sorry.
Our apologies for making you wait so long.
Is that
Akechi-kun and Dr. Maruki?
Yoshi's always trapped by... Why is her persona doing this? What in the world is going on here?
So much of this shit makes no sense, but we'll cover it later. We've got to stop her first, right, Joker?
All right, let's get in formation.
Who goes in my team?
Okay, guys, leave the navigation to me.
Why is Haru here? Put Yusuke.
Let's push him back.
Unbelievable. Why did they come here?
I won't hold it back!
Come.
Sure, Giganto Makia. Ironically enough, you're the least useful one here, Akechi. I guess we gotta kill all her lackeys so she doesn't heal off of them. Dang it.
Shall we?
Okay, we're good.
Let's go!
That's pretty good.
Holy crap.
Persona. Yeah.
Okay. You need to get out of here, dude.
It is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
I need you to get out of here.
Point. It's trial and error time.
How do I get rid of you? There we go. Switch map numbers. Okay. Dude, you're like super weak. You're 75. Put Makoto in first.
I'll step
To
back.
the front. Persona.
And then we'll kick out Haru as well. Put Yusuke in. Let's put Yusuke in.
To the back line.
I'll take the 4.
Flip him, Persona!
Oh shit. Oh, the gang is back. The classic.
I'll take that.
The classic.
Go. Power up.
Persona! There!
Oh no.
Let's go.
Okay, we'll boost up Ryuji.
This is my other
Alright. Tyrant's will yourself, Yusuke.
Persona!
Oh shit! God hand!
It looks like it's working. Just hang in there a little longer.
Okay, as long as she doesn't heal here.
Joy.
She didn't heal. That's good. She barely does damage too, holy.
All right.
Persona.
Okay, heal everybody. Or do I want an atomic flare? No, let's just heal.
I appreciate it. I am thou.
Alright. Wait, do I want a Vorpal Blade instead? Yeah, let's Vorpal Blade instead.
Flip him, Persona!
God hand!
He sure showed me.
Oh, a taunt pass? Sure, why not? Let's just finish it.
Okay. Let's go. Ravage them!
I would love to teach Lucifer God Hand. Holy shit, that damage is insane.
I can hear them. The bells of midnight are tolling. Now, my dream won't be. The clock strikes midnight.
Alright, Cinderella. Kechi's like the weakest link, holy shit.
Yoshizawa-san!
You've all... I can't believe you've thrown away your happiness just to come here and how? It's impossible.
It's impossible. No one's ever been able to summon him.
You're Dr. Maruki, right?
That's right.
This is just Maruki. Like, this is legit just Maruki, right? It's not a cognitive Maruki. This is him.
Importantly, why are...
Dude, what the hell's Doc doing inside a palace?
He's ruling this palace, is what he's doing.
What?
Not only that, he's the one who's generated this whole distorted reality. Isn't that right, Maruki-san?
All of this was done for your own joy. Our joy.
I can't hate him. I don't know why.
That's right.
I can't hate this guy. I can't hate this Aizen looking ass.
I only wanted to
I kinda see his point.
each and every one.
I kinda see his point. Oh god.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like that.
Is that really true?
I kinda see his POV. You know? Just saying.
No, never mind. So, you all intend to deny the reality I've created for you. If you want to fight me, then so be it. If you plan on changing my heart, that's fine too. But before that, I think there's still room for discussion here.
See, he still wants a dialogue. It's kind of like it's more than what I can say for these guys, to be honest.
Also, I believe taking care of Yoshizawa-san is more important than settling this issue right now.
See? Doesn't even want to hurt us.
To run again.
We can get back to fighting if that's what you really want, but I think you're rather exhausted at the moment.
Yoshizawa-san!
There's still time. February 3rd. I'll hear your final decision on the 3rd. If your views can't align with mine by then, we'll have no other choice but a physical altercation.
Not a physical altercation, anything but that.
As much as I would loathe that, I still can't give up what I've started. What I swore I'd do. On the day I lost everything that mattered to me.
I've lost his reading.
I want to pursue him, but I doubt that's even possible right now.
Let's get out of here. Yoshizawa's got to rest anyway.
I'm still just as shocked as I was when we first came here. The navigators returned to our devices. A palace is visible in our own reality.
Does this mean reality's broken right now, or
Oh, look, Morgana's back to being a cat.
something to do with Dr. Maruki anyway?
Hey, how much do you already know about this stuff? So Dr. Maruki, he altered our reality to make our dreams come true?
This is all too much for me to handle at once.
Apologies for the interruption. Mind if I interject?
That's right! Akechi!
There's no reason to be defensive. Had I wished to kill you all, I would have simply done so already.
Kechi's not her enemy.
So you're not here to fight us?
I've already put our feud behind me. Not only that. Since he and I both refuse to accept reality as Maruki sees fit to make it, we currently have the same goal.
So what you're saying is you're using him.
What about the rest of you? Considering how you were all living your ideal lives in that other reality, until you decided to come here. Maruki seems to be telling the truth about taking your happiness into consideration. While his heart is distorted, he is quite different from the adults whose hearts you've changed so far. Now that you know his intentions, I'm most interested in learning whether you still plan on fighting him or not.
What do you mean?
I'm up against someone with the power to distort reality as we know it. The more allies on my side, the better. If we all share the same goal, shouldn't we join forces and improve our odds? I'll be going now. Be sure to consider my point.
Hey! Hey!
Until I totally don't backstab you later. Yup.
Jeez.
Yoshizawa, are you
But he's being honest now. So he can't backstab us if he's being a dick to us to our face. You know? That's why I'm a dick to everyone that I see. That's why I'm a dick to everybody. So that you know I'm sincere when I stab you. Lima's got solutions? Hell yeah, I do have the solutions. Can you stand?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry that I caused you all so much trouble.
No, you don't need to apologize.
We should probably go our separate ways for now and discuss it at a better time.
Yeah, tomorrow we can... Oh yeah, third semester's starting up tomorrow, right?
I guess we're going back to school, huh? We still don't have any idea what we want to do from here on out, though.
We've got time. Maruki said he'll wait until February 3rd before... Let's really think it over before making our decision.
So do I have to burn time until February 3rd? Dude, that's a long ass time. You gave us a whole last month.
I didn't know you guys were out together. Wait, what's wrong, Futaba?
Hey, Sojiro? Is Mom?
Mom? You mean Wakaba? Well, what about her?
Nah, it's nothing. It's just I happen to remember something about her, that's all.
I see. Okay, then. You know, I caught myself thinking about her earlier, too. Odd coincidence, huh?
Okay, so reality's returned back to normal for Sojiro.
Well, I'm gonna head home for the night.
Tell us what you were thinking, Leo Whitefang.
I'm gonna stick around a bit longer.
I see. Don't stay out too late, all right?
Do I have... I don't remember if I have Guilty Gear on English or Japanese. I used to put all my games in Japanese until I started streaming. But then I started bringing them back, putting them on English just because like everybody's, you know, not a weeb. Not everybody cares to listen for Japanese voice acting, and not everybody will understand. So I put it on English, but at least for, you know, for the type of folks that hang out here.
The place is all yours. You've got school tomorrow too, so get to bed at a reasonable time.
Mom really is gone again. Sojiro sees it that way too now. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you what happened before we came to rescue you. We all ended up here at the same time after you left for Odaiba.
What was that?
Wait, you're...
What the?
What the?
Oh yeah, that's right. Why were you human, Mona?
Yeah, you're supposed to be a cat.
A talking cat?
I am not a... Oh, wait. Yeah, I guess I am a cat.
A talking... Is this the famous D film? Disney film? DCOM? Wait. What do they call them? Disney Home Video? DCOM. Why is it called DCOM? It's like a home movie kind of deal. Anyway. A talking cat. Oh wait, no, that's not a DCOM. That's just a really bad movie. No, a talking cat is not a DCOM. Now that I'm coming to remember what it is, it's totally not a DCOM. DCOMs have standards. That film did not. It's a terrible movie. Anyway, you are a cat.
How did we never realize?
You know, we've got more important things to do than sit around here and figure out what happened to us.
You know, this model of reality bending is never gonna work because a lot of people would probably dream up to be like the most important person in the planet. So, Disneycom, Disney Channel original movie. Oh, thank you, Falrin. There we go, DCOM. A Disney Channel original movie. Also, hello, Falrin. Welcome. If you guys are you familiar with the film, the critically acclaimed film A Talking Cat? Are you familiar? Oh, it's so good. It's so good you'd want to gouge your eyes out. Oh man. Ooh. There's a scene there. It's so fucking stupid. So apparently there's this guy who's supposed to be super rich because he's like a programmer or whatever. And he's like, I sold the business. You sold the business? Yeah, I sold everything. The code, the website, the program, I sold it all. Fuck you. Tell me you have no idea what you're talking about without telling me you have no idea what you're talking about. I think it's supposed to be this. One of those movies on this list is Christmas Again. There's a movie there called Smart House, featuring Leela's voice actress. I forget her name. As the house, also as like the robotic mom, but mostly the house. Yeah, but DComs have standards. Not like a talking cat. Oh god.
That's right.
That's right.
Was headed to Odaiba, correct? And with Akechi-kun?
Ready to run?
We need to find them.
Are DComs in Disney Plus? I'm not gonna watch them, they're stupid, but are they there?
We got to Odaiba.
They're probably there, right?
You know how the rest goes. You were fighting this whole time, weren't you? While I was just bumming around town without a care.
Probably deep in. Yeah, they're probably... They want to get some mileage out of those old Disney productions. So they're probably in there somewhere. But it's... The thing is with Disney Plus, it's still region-based programming. Because there's this show that I really, really wanted to watch. It's on Nat Geo. Disney Plus has Nat Geo. And then I find out that it's only available in the US. It's kind of stupid. So they don't have the whole catalog. It's this show called Hacking the System, hosted by Brian Brushwood and Jason Murphy. It's kind of like a more punk rock version of Mythbusters. Because I've been following those two guys for like forever now. I'm a big fan of The Modern Rogue and Scam School. Both productions by Brian Brushwood. He's a magician. My role model is a magician. Guess that solves a lot of questions you guys might have. Yeah, he's real cool. I'm a big fan of Brian Brushwood. I also listen to his podcast, The World's Greatest Con. You just made all the girls disappear. Ta-da! Ta-da!
I'm sorry. Deep down, I always suspected something strange was happening. Something wrong.
Yeah, I guess this is an endorsement. Obviously, I'm not being paid. But if you guys want a really cool YouTube channel, go watch The Modern Rogue or Scam School. Or if you want to listen to a podcast that's really dope, go listen to The World's Greatest Con. All done by Brian Brushwood.
Being with my mom was so much fun. I stopped trying to figure it out.
The World's Greatest Con, the first so with this podcast, it's not an episode. It is an episoded podcast, but every season he talks about one grand thing, one grand scheme. I think the first season they were talking about how Hitler rose to power. I think something like that. Just stopping by super fast, kind of late for new bedtime. Just got obsessed with figuring out how to help people on Elden Ring. Kind of a mixed bag. I don't get randos summoned for not bosses. Running around with strangers to watch them die is meh, especially when I can't refill my limited pots. Ooh. You know what? You've done more than me. I've never done a thing. I've never done a raid or a help the boss kind of situation. I've never done that. I could have played my Elden Ring runs offline and it wouldn't have mattered. Help a few people kill the bosses like the snake guy. I forget his name, but he's one of the demigods. He's one of the sons of what's his face. Everybody's related in that game. Ravid? I don't know. I don't remember. Radagon? I guess Radagon. Yeah, definitely Radagon. Yeah. Because I think these are his children with the Moon Queen, with Sailor Moon. Yeah, and sorry for the late stream. I was supposed to stream earlier. Remember when I said earlier when we were hanging out in Tinsel stream, I said I was like gonna do my shit. So I did the combo request from the folks over at the Ken Discord, and so I did that, and then I lied down. Keep in mind I haven't slept in like 20 hours. I made the mistake of lying down, and then I wake up 3 hours later. That's why the stream is late. Oh, dang. I was supposed to stream early and then finish early so I could sleep early too. But that's not happening now. And I have to stream Persona 5 Royale today because I skipped Monday because I had to do some family stuff on Monday. So, ta-da! Anyway, thanks for popping in, Farron. I don't want to keep you. Go rest, man. You got an early day. Rykard, there we go. Rykard is the one we beat, as well as some funner bosses. Oh hell yeah. Rykard, snake dude with a face on his back. Just hate it when your face is on your back. But yeah, on your subsequent playthroughs, I'm guessing you have like a really dope weapon now. Yeah, you don't need to use the snake god killing weapon to defeat Rykard. I got summoned for a Radagon fight, and the host of all people got shot by an arrow. Oh no. Oh no. You have some impale double summons? Oh hell yeah. I was gonna tell you, yeah, isn't it so dumb that the thing that can kill Rykard is literally like 10 steps away from him? It's literally, hey, do you and it's a very specific weapon too. Hey, are you looking for a weapon that can kill a massive snake god? Well, look no further than 5 steps away from said boss. We've got the sword for you, oh me oh my. Are you a dagger user that can barely hit the boss? Well, here's a magical sword that can hit for 20 kilometers. The god snake killing sword or something. Only $9.99. Or free if you step into this building. You straight up died 10 times trying to use your hook claws. Are you someone who keeps on dying trying to kill Rykard because you use hook claws? Well, I have the product for you. And then you finally switched. Good. And then like insta win because it's a set piece battle. Well, I guess unless you're like super good at the game and you can dodge everything. While somehow surviving the pool of lava that he sits in. Then you're not supposed to insta-win that fight. You're supposed to use the God Serpent Killing Sword or something. I don't remember what it's really called. It's something to that effect. Something serpenty, something God killing, and it's right by the boss's lair. If you act now, you can get a second one later, or a third one, or a fifth one. You can get multiple copies of this weapon. And guess what? It sucks in a real fight. It's only good in that one fight. Outside of this real fight, even if you put it to +9, it's shit. It's like a really heavy spear that you're never gonna use. Serpent Hunter Great Spear? Is that what it's called? It's so dumb, holy. It's not, it doesn't even look like a spear. It looks like a sword. The spear part is the magic. Order now. But wait, there's more. Once you kill the serpent god dude, demigod, you get to see a bitch eating his face. Literally. And she eats it raw too. Cause she's watching out for those trans fats and oil. I kept Patches alive and gave her dancer castanets. Ooh. And they must have aborted a plot line because she said, yeah, no thanks, I'm good. Yeah, no, they definitely aborted that plot line. They were definitely 100% a bit more ambitious with that line. There's a lot of that in Elden Ring. You'll notice it too. It's not it's not hidden very well. These abandoned plot lines. Like, I guess they just didn't have time. I'm hoping and I'm guessing, to be honest, in the future patch or like a future golden Ashen edition or something, they'll probably put in those storylines so that they can like resell the game. Like complete stories that were unfinished, especially like the Mimic storyline. 100%. Like I'm 100% sure, because what else is the purpose of the Hidden City, the Eternal City? What else is it there for, aside from giving you the Mimic? It really doesn't give. There's no reason for you to be there. There's really not. And that whole area was meant for you to have the Mimic, and I'm 100% sure there's a storyline that you need to do there, because the Mimic is fucking broken as fuck. Like, you literally play on free mode if you have a Mimic available. And I feel like the Mimic is more of like a... It's more of like a new game plus kind of thing, because it's so freaking strong. And the rot area has too many bosses plus the coffin. Yeah, like that coffin area is like... Okay, yes, you do need the coffin to get to the wacky secret dying death place god spirit realm, but there's gotta be more, right? There's gotta be more. Like, it's I want to say it's like a connection to the outer god of rot, right? Like the thing that Malenia, Sword of Miquella, is is afflicted with. And maybe like the worst rot weapon in the game. Oh, I kind of vaguely remember this. Is it the dagger? Is it the dagger? That's what you're talking about, right? There's a dagger. Ah. Oh shit! I remember. There's a small area at the edge of the map, at the very edge of the map, in whatever the first continent is called. I forget. Something. The first continent that's so big. There, past the citadel, there's a citadel to the very north of it, and then if you go directly to the left, if you go directly west of that citadel, there's a small cliff with giants, or at least what I think is like it's like a graveyard of statues. And then you fight a dude there, and then he gives you like a really sick weapon that inflicts literally everything. You get poison, you get rot, you get bleed. It's fucking dope. And then you can get 2 of that shit, and then if you have an arcane build, you're just wrecking shit left and right. If you didn't want to use a katana, that was the other way. That was the other weapon that you can use if you didn't want to use a katana. You have to get into a church past those whatever string insects. The ant sword? I think so. I think it is the ant sword. Yeah. Yeah, it has poison, it has rot, it has bleed. It's fucking dope. And if you +9 that shit, you're gonna breeze through the game. You literally will just breeze through the game. Holy shit. Because you can literally just infect a boss and then just try to survive. You don't even need to proc the bleed part. Just infect it with the rot and the poison, and then just try to survive the whole time. You'll win any fight. Unless they're immune to poison and rot, which is very rare, to be honest. Very few bosses are immune to everything. Oh, you know what I like beating up? The guardian, the tree guardians. Those were dope fights. I enjoy those very much. It's pretty strong. You've got to, but unupgraded. Ooh, if you upgraded in your first run, you would have played on easy mode. I just don't love the rapier mechanics. Yeah, same. That's the only reason why I didn't use it, because of the moveset and the rapier. But yeah, otherwise, it's a fucking broken tool. It's fucking broken, especially if you dual wield it. Holy. Or if you had like a weapon of a dual great rapiers were pretty sweet. Ooh. I didn't like the moveset personally. So I didn't bother with them. But yeah, it's like the concept, the proof of concept is there. It's a fucking dope weapon set. Once I unlock Consecrated Snowfields or whatever again, I'll have my second Great Rod Hammer. Oh, hell yeah. Forgot to drink my meds today because I fell asleep. Yeah, let me drink my meds now. Man, when is the fucking Elden Ring DLC coming out? I'm kind of excited to go back to it and see what else that world has to offer me, you know? There was a time that Elden Ring was my Persona 5 Royale, but it's the only thing that I streamed. And I think this was all before I met you guys, to be honest. Like almost 2 years ago, give or take. But that day will soon come to an end, where my Persona 5 Royale playthrough will stop. I need to find another side game to play alongside SF6. I rotate through a couple of katanas, double electric swords, whatever you get from the Lightning Lich turn, and Iron Star fists. But I'm hoping the hammers... You're hoping the hammers have higher poise break and can quit with the fists. Oh yeah, no, hammers have massive poise break. Like you jump, you land on somebody, they can't defend it. They cannot. It's impossible. The hammers are really good, but they're just super slow. It's kind of I don't like the slowness. So my weapon of choice, because I'm a basic bitch, is the Rivers of Blood. I was dual wielding Rivers of Blood from playthrough 2 onwards. As soon as I got my second Rivers of Blood, I never changed weapons. I was just fucking rolling my face through enemies, because I really just wanted to see the endings. Honestly, like my first playthrough was my only real playthrough. I have one of those and a super long katana for a normal hit. Gives more bleed. I think that super long katana you're talking about, I think I carried that as a secondary katana for most of my run until I got another Rivers of Blood. Because I started with just the regular katana, the one that you go out with, the one that they give you at the beginning of the game. And I maxed that out until I got the long one that you're talking about, and then that was my primary weapon for a while. Maxed that out. My old katana was my secondary weapon. And then I've found a bunch other I found a bunch more other katanas, but they're all magic scaling katanas, so I didn't bother. Moonveil katana or some shit. And then there was a gravity based katana. I didn't bother with them. Like, I have them, I just didn't use them. And then yeah, once I got my Rivers of Blood, once I have my Rivers of Blood, I just stuck with it, and then I never let go. And I still have it to this day. Meteorite Katana. Oh yeah, that's the other one that I was thinking about. Those are both magic-based katanas. Yeah, once you have Rivers of Blood, the only opponents that might pose as a problem for you are the ones, you know, those armor knights that don't bleed and are just damage sponges. Like, literally just those guys. Literally just those guys. I mean, you can still beat them relatively easily, but you don't get the insta kill from the bleed. Armor is why you have fists of fury, and the quick step. Oh yeah, the dagger, the quick step dagger. I use that. I have the quick step dagger as like a secondary weapon. So in the Elden boss fight, you know, when he shoots out like a billion lasers, I quickly switch to that dagger and just quick step all of the lasers. You can get the ash off of a knight, those Dark Riders. Yeah, but like, which weapon am I gonna burn the thing for? Wait, hold on. I you know what? Actually, I think no. Yes, that's what I did. So I got a regular ass dagger, just like a plain old dagger, and then I put that ash onto that dagger. That's why. That's what I did. Right. That's why I said dagger. Yeah, the quick step ash. I just put it on a regular ass dagger, and then I would swap it out every time I need to like dodge a bunch of stuff and cheat. And I use it mostly for the Elden boss battle. Funnily enough, I didn't use it for my first Elden boss battle. You could just outrun them, but you gotta be like frame perfect when you outrun them, because if you get hit, you just die. The really good quick step, bloody step, or whatever is also on the beast claw. But the claw is slash pierce, just like katanas. Yeah, I have one or either, honestly. I probably have both. And I have them as like a side weapon, like my secondary weapon or something. Wherever you put them to change your skills, I have them on there. So I put it on the fist for anti-armor strike damage. For armor, I just power through them. I didn't bother thinking through the strategy, because I unga bunga'd for the most of the game. Why not unga bunga here? Well, that's a lie. I actually had to study the armor's movesets. But I was still mostly unga bunga. I didn't strategize. That's why my first playthrough was my only real playthrough. Everything else is fluff. Although I have to admit, at playthrough number 6, the Elden boss gets pretty tough. The Elden beast boss and Radagon, they get really tough because they become super tanky, and their damage scales as well. So what happens is everything scales except for you, because you're capped, you're plateaued, because your weapons can only do so much damage at a certain point. So the more you play the game, the more playthroughs you go through, the higher your HP gets, the bigger their damage gets, but you're just there. Like, I'm pretty sure at like playthrough number 4, nothing changed. I had no upgrades, had no nothing. I just played through the game. It's kind of dope. So if I play another playthrough, like playthrough number 7, like, I will have to play it as if I was playing it first playthrough, even though I'm maxed out on everything, just because I feel like the HP and the damage will be so capped out. Yeah, you're definitely having more fun than I am, Valorant, to be honest. When I first played it, because you're actually exploring things. I did one thing and then just stuck with it. Another thing that I kind of used also are bows and arrows. There's one of the there are 3 guardians that you can cheese with bows and arrows, especially for like super low level. You have bows for those hanging down serpents. Hanging down serpents. I don't remember this. Hanging down serpents. You mean the ones in the city? They shoot meteors? They're like 3. Oh, the Astels. Astalors? Well, you finished the game already, so it's not a spoiler, but they're like connected to outer gods, I think. And many bosses and regions, yeah. Yeah, no, I know them. The Astel something. They're like really annoying. Yeah. Yeah, they are. They are. They shoot at you in tight paths and recoil up. You can kill in melee. Yeah, they're not that hard once you can touch them. But once they're being annoying and just being dicks in general, yeah, they're quite difficult. You just bow them. Dude, the first time I played, I found myself on Caelid, as everybody does, because everybody gets trapped in that stupid box. So once I got into Caelid, I didn't try to return to what's the name of the main continent, the first continent that you go to, whatever that place is. So I never tried to return. I didn't try to return there immediately. I just hung out in Caelid for a while. And I found one of the tree guardians, right? 9% sure that's the one thing I saw Utinsel do in his one day of Elden Ring, the trap box. Oh, yeah. Well, actually, I don't think I was there. Wait, did he do the trap box? I might have seen him do that. Because I didn't watch his Elden Ring run at the time. Because I was doing my own Elden Ring run. And I didn't want spoilers. So I wasn't watching him fully. But I think I did see him do that. The trap box. Where you get sent to the mines. And then you get to explore that mine later. So I was shooting bows at this corrupted tree guardian. And the great thing about shooting bows at them is that they reset their aggro if you do it at max range. So you can just keep chucking arrows at them. I was like super low level. I had no business being in this area. And I just chucked arrows at this guy for like 30 minutes to 45 minutes. Until I ran out of arrows. And then I killed it. And then I got a bunch of XP. And then I was breaking my game. It's kind of dope. It was kind of dope. Now that I look back to what I did, if I actually tried learning the game, which I eventually had to, I could have killed that guardian with weapons. The weapons that I had at the time in my level, even though I was super low level. Because the guardians will kill you one shot regardless anyway. Doesn't, like, yeah, you don't get one shot at like level 999, but at that early levels until mid game, they can still one shot you. So there's no point not trying to learn to fight. Unless you cheese it like I did. And a lot of the bosses in Elden Ring you can cheese. Also, let's play this game.
But I totally snapped out of it thanks to you. I'm all good now.
You're all good now, Futaba? Are you sure? Oh, I literally said, are you sure in game?
Yep, no worries. I'm fine. With...
You don't seem fine, Futaba.
School's tomorrow, right? You better not stay up late. You might end up oversleeping.
We've all been through too much today. Let's try to get some sleep.
I'm hungry. I slept. Alright, have fun. Super bedtime. Glad we gotta talk about Elden Ring. Oh hell yeah, we gotta keep talking about Elden Ring, Farin. Can't leave me out to hang with your Elden Ring playthrough. You gotta talk about Elden Ring. Yeah, go to sleep, dude. Bye. Catch you later. You're quite the looker. Look who you're talking about. How could I be anything else? Sheesh. All this trouble with Yoshizawa and Maruki, we've got nothing but problems now.
Yep.
For now, we should all meet up at the hideout. We gotta recap the situation and hold a strategy meeting. You mean downstairs, Morgana? The hideout? I've been trying to wrap my head around all this, and it's just not happening. I can't think straight at all. I can hardly blame you. I'm still so confused myself. Either way, I think we've all earned a bit of rest. Maybe a good night's sleep will help us all calm down. You're right. You're right. Certainly the combat has us tired out as well. We could all use some time to decompress. And on that note, good night. Good night. Either way, we can think about this tomorrow. For now, we should go to sleep. 25 days. Holy shit.
Hey!
Do I have to burn all 25 days? That's a lot. Bro.
Hey! Hey!
Play video games? Okay, fine. 25 whole ass days? The fuck? I bet they're gonna load this up with like quests and shit. Why am I still a prisoner?
It's been quite some time.
Hello, Lavenza.
We have finally succeeded in reaching you.
These clothes, what's going on?
You have been imprisoned once more.
Why?
This time, not by the god of control, but a different entity, one who's bound you through your future. However, you held fast to your free will and believed in your bonds, allowing your friends to regain their own realities. You are on the verge of grasping a potential reality once more. Our meeting again now within this place is proof enough. It seems the time has come.
Oh, what do I do now?
We are merely beings who provide aid to humans as they carry out their will. You must be the one to determine the path and actions to take. If the will of rebellion still thrives within you, then we will surely meet again.
I hate to say it, but I miss the Wonder Twins.
Lady Lavenza told you that? We ought to tell everyone else that too. Let's all meet up after school.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm sorry. I can't believe what I tried to do to you two. I genuinely cannot apologize enough for what happened.
Oh, come on. There's no need for that. More importantly, how have you been?
Physically, I'm fine, but mentally, to be entirely honest, I'm all mixed up.
You okay?
My memories are still pretty fuzzy, and I haven't really processed everything yet. I'm going to need a little time to myself to think things through. I have to figure out what to do with myself from here on.
Back to school. Happy New Year, everyone! Y'all did your homework, right? Nope. Next year is going to be all about your college entrance exams, so you'd better start preparing now. Oh, and if you cause any trouble, that'll show up on your transcripts. So make sure you behave yourselves, okay? Now, time to turn in that homework.
Man!
Have you been studying? Well, not that you really had time for that. Is everyone rested up? More or less. My mind was racing so much that I passed out before I even realized it. Same here. I think I've sorted through my own thoughts, but I'd still like to hear everyone else's take. I'll tell you all something. We'll come to the hideout right after school then. Gotcha. Cool. I'll be waiting for all ya.
Hey!
Alright. Cook up our plans from here on out.
We have to choose our own path, eh? Akechi had mentioned that we needed to determine what we'll do from here on out. It seems he was right.
We can't accept this reality, but that means we'll have to fight Dr. Maruki, right? That's right. We have to confront Maruki and steal his desire. In a way, it's business as usual for us.
Dr. Maruki is an adult with a warped desire. But that desire's just a wish for us all to be happy, right?
I admit, it's nothing similar to the desires we've seen in the likes of Shido and Kamoshida. The Phantom Thieves only change the hearts of evildoers. Dr. Maruki is quite different from our past targets.
Well, I think we already know what we gotta do. Haru's right. Dr. Maruki ain't a shitty adult at all. There are probably plenty of folks out there living all happy in this reality. Who knows? Maybe Dr. Maruki is actually doing the right thing. But we all still feel like this reality's wrong, right? We decide what's right for ourselves. That's what we all agreed on when we went after him in the palace. If changing Doc's heart fixes our reality, then I'm gonna do it. So somebody say something?
Sorry, I was just thinking about how right you are, Ryuichi.
Oh, he got one.
Change our target's heart not to reform society, but to acquire the reality we believe in.
Oh, you guys are so
That
selfish.
doesn't sound bad at all.
Then it's unanimous.
Well, that means our next step is pretty clear.
Check out the palace.
Right. Maruki said that he'd be willing to fight if we are too. It's safe to assume he's expecting us to infiltrate his palace.
That reminds me. You know that, reality bending stuff? Why is Doc able to do that anyway?
I've been wondering the same thing. Even if he was the top cognitive science expert, that wouldn't be enough for him to do all of this.
If we're going to fight Maruki, we'd better dig up some more intel on him first.
Good day.
It's Lavenza.
This is Lavenza speaking.
Huh?
Your will of rebellion has reached new heights. We would like to aid that will, if you find it agreeable.
That'd be helpful.
Wait, how is she even calling you?
And how'd she know how high our wills are? Did she tap your line or something?
Her timing was just too perfect. Maybe she actually did.
I have performed no form of electronic surveillance whatsoever.
Apparently, she can hear you.
There's something I wish to tell you regarding your current situation. However, I'm reaching the limit of my communication ability with this method. Let us meet in person tomorrow.
Where?
It would be best for me to select a location considered easy to reach by all parties. Therefore, let us convene at your school.
At Shujin?
Wait, she'll be at the school? Lavenza will?
In that case, I'll see you tomorrow.
She hung up.
Is she really gonna go to our school? Just walk through the front gates like nothing?
I'm not sure what to make of it. But since we've determined our goal and Lavenza's offered to help us, I'd call that progress of some sort. All we have left is whatever we discuss tomorrow at school, plus whether or not we're going to team up with Akechi.
We should team up with Akechi.
Considering what he told us, really does seem like we share an end goal with Akechi, but...
Well, I think we ought to team up.
Me too. Are you sure?
Dr. Maruki's strong enough to change reality itself. If we're gonna fight him, we're gonna need Akechi's help.
Plus, if he does betray us again, they'll just take him out too.
I guess that settles that.
Let's all meet at Shujin tomorrow.
He's so weak, he can't even help us, guys. He's level 75. We're 7 levels ahead of him.
I appreciate the effort. Thank you.
All right, let's head home for now.
So do you think Lavenza will make it to the school? I hope she doesn't get lost or anything. Yeah, don't you think it's a bad idea her wandering around in that getup? That's true. Hopefully no one gives her a hard time. Somebody does, you better come up with a cute excuse. I'll handle it. What do you even say? Your options aren't kind of limited as a transfer student. Just say she's a little sister or something. Any rate, I'm certain she would reach out to us if something were to go awry. That's true. We can put our faith in Lavenza. Agreed. Let us know if anything changes. You guys, because you guys don't know the Wonder Twins version of her. She was a dick to me.
Yeah.
Well, the two halves of her were dicks to me. Why would Lady Lavenza want to meet up at school? It's not like she just wants to check out the place, right?
Hey.
What? Are you guys forcing me to sleep again?
Hey.
Jesus Christ.
Hey. Hey.
Okay, whatever. Let's go to sleep.
Hey.
It's nothing. What's up?
No.
I was just remembering what happened that night. You remember, right? The night before we went into Mementos to erase it before we dealt with Shido?
Hey!
Remember how I'd said I'd finally found a place where I belong? Even though I said that and really believed it, I still fell right into Maruki's hands. I know I've made it obvious how much I want to be a human. More than once I thought it would give me a chance with Lady Ann, but what I did was just so lame. Can't believe I was off by having a blast while you were busy trying to help us. I can't believe I was off having a blast. What did I say? What the fuck? You owe me one. You owe me one, kitty. I don't think a single favor is going to make up for what I did. I already owe you a whole lot more than that. Now that I think about it, you've been helping me from the very beginning. Hell, I was locked up in the prison when we first met. I'm nowhere near cool. You don't have to be cool, bro. Just be yourself.
Right.
Well, that's true. And after all we've been through together, there's no point trying to act cool in front of you.
Listen up.
You know what? I'm going to make a promise right now. From here on, I'm going to be more independent. I just kept relying on you for everything because deep down I thought you could figure everything out for me. That's all changing. I'm going to stand proud on my own 4 feet. And I'm going to be the one to protect you. I promise, I will. Oh shit. I discovered a new, no, my original power.
All right.
Mercurius has transformed into Diego. Oh shit, did I miss the...
Okay.
Did I miss the window? Is Futaba gonna be stuck? God dang it. Anyone who tries to pull one over on us like that is asking for it. Let's do our best.
Right. Let's turn in for the night.
Things are going to get hectic starting tomorrow. Let's call it a night. Dang it, did I miss the window? Majestic presence? Okay, Miracle Rush. Do I want this? I guess I can get rid of Mipatra. Got an Chivo, awakening the personas. A new year is starting. You all look sleepy. What? Did you doze through the new year? Was Shogatsu one big excuse to laze that around? Good grief. Shogatsu's not supposed to be an excuse to relax, you know? We decorate with Kadomatsu, Kagami Mochi, and Shimenawa in order to welcome the Toshigami deities. It's one of the eldest traditions in Japan. By the way, cherry blossom viewing and even Children's Day are meant to commemorate deities and spirits. Japan's got a lot of gods, so naturally there ended up being a lot of events and rituals to accommodate them all. There's a phrase referring to all the Shinto gods as a collective. Anyone know it offhand?
The answer.
Okay, Takamaki.
Hey, wait!
Ann is panicking. Help her out.
Seriously?
So unlucky. I didn't even sleep through Shogatsu. Some phrase about the gods, but it's kind of abstract, right? What's this phrase supposed to illustrate about the gods of Shinto? How numerous they are. They use a specific number, right? The one about how many gods are in Shinto. The 10,000 gods. Oh really? There's more to that? Okay, numerous they are. 8 million gods.
That means...
This is it.
Correct.
We call them Yao Yorozu no Kami. Or the 8 million gods, though that number is not meant to be taken literally. Yaoi Yorozu is essentially shorthand for myriad gods, an uncountable number. In the olden days, the Japanese believed that gods dwelled in everything. What with all these traditions, you could say these beliefs still affect our lives today. It's a wonderful thing, really. We need to cherish our history. You guys, I had a seminar on this very topic a couple of weeks, well, a month ago. It's loosely translated as gods, but it's really not. It's kind of hard to explain. But like, say for example, Raijin, the god of thunder in Japanese Shinto. It's not so much that he's a god as he's the actual manifestation of lightning. So yes and no, he's a god, but not really. He represents that very thing. If that makes sense. I'm not a scholar. I'm just parroting what the person that was teaching the thing was. Professor. Lady Ann seems really relieved. Hell yeah. We're maxed out. You guys know we're maxed out. Why are we still doing this? Pretty good at studying. I'm impressed. I fucked it up though.
You've been awfully busy lately. Don't forget to eat lunch.
Oh shit, it's Lavenza.
As for myself, be sure to order some jelly-filled bread and... That's...
Let's follow it. It's Lavenza.
Let's go. Hey!
You making fun of me?
They're heroes. Sure. Alright, where do you want me to go? Third floor? Oh, no, it's first floor. Okay.
Oh!
Alright, well. Where are you going, dude?
For real?
The nurse's office. That butterfly. Alright. There's no point in thinking about that right now. Let's get inside the nurse's office. Okay. Is Lavenza going to be the nurse?
Lady Lavenza.
Hello. Thank you for coming.
What's with the formality?
That's odd. I thought humans regularly exchange phrases such as that upon meeting. Perhaps it would have been more appropriate to say, "What's up?"
Yep.
Oh, well,
Yep.
Anyway.
Should have said what's up.
We get this started.
As I told you yesterday, there's something I wish to tell you. But first, please gather your other friends here.
How will we bring Yusuke here? He's from a different school.
You want to meet in the nurse's office?
This place is filled with the cognition of bed rest. Maintaining my existence in a reality controlled by someone like Maruki is no simple feat. But the exhaustion that it induces is limited by this place's cognition, so I may converse with you all in person here.
I see.
Let us continue this conversation once everyone involved has convened.
Oh no, they gave her a personality. She's a sleepyhead.
Till that time, I will provide my eyes a much-needed rest.
Wait, rest? Lady Lavenza?
Oh no, that's her personality quirk.
I guess we should get everyone in here.
Infiltration success.
Oh, they're wearing jerseys. Okay.
I'm rather surprised no one took notice of us.
Considering how I don't have an adequate excuse for the school to approve your being here, we're lucky it went as well as it did.
As long as you maintain an air of confidence, you can fool just about anybody into thinking you belong. I must say, though, I hadn't expected you to actually reach out to me for something like this.
Well, it's just as we said before. We've accepted your offer to work together.
Now's not the time to let personal stuff get in the way of our goal. But if you ever betray us again, we'll make sure you regret it.
All right, then. That's no concern of mine, anyway. Remember what I told you all before. We share a mutual interest. Until Maruki is defeated, we have a deal to uphold.
Oh, Lavenza's here.
It appears that everyone's arrived. Does this mean you're ready to begin?
Ain't that our line?
Care to fill us in?
Yes.
I hate that I missed the Wonder Twins, man.
About the circumstances that led this Maruki to alter reality as you know it, as well as the true nature of his power.
You know all of that?
I admit there will be a degree of speculation involved, but only to a small extent. First, I will explain the situation with the current reality. I believe that Maruki has altered the cognition of the masses. In other words, it's thought that the alterations he's made are the result of his meddling with mementos.
He changed mementos? How is that even possible?
Isn't it gone though?
Wait, don't forget about our experience with the Metanav and Maruki's palace. Seems like this kind of thing has a habit of sticking around despite our expectations.
Mementos is the cognition of the masses given form. If that man is truly capable of controlling individuals' cognitions, and that man were also to gain access to mementos, it would be no surprise that he could impact everyone's cognitions and affect reality itself.
Could he really have done all that? I mean, it's assumed that Dr. Maruki has the power to control cognition, right?
Exactly. That man's controlling of cognition. Let's see. Why don't we refer to his power as actualization? Most likely, that actualization is a power unique to a persona. In other words, this man named Maruki is...
He's a persona user?
That's impossible. There's no way to have a persona and a palace at the same time.
Clearly it can happen.
Determining when Maruki first awakened to his power is wholly impossible. However, by the time he crossed your paths, there's no doubt that he was making use of his actualization, although he may have only been doing so subconsciously.
Even if it is just his subconscious, he's using a persona in the real world.
So, his ability to make Yoshizawa-san think she was Kasumi-chan,
It was most likely through the use of actualization.
Still, though, even if we assume that Maruki has unique persona abilities, such as the case with him and myself, we still need to determine how he used that power on Mementos as a whole, rather than a single individual.
Right. Even if there were some kind of power that could affect Mementos, it's on a whole other level from what we've seen so far. A single person just shouldn't be capable of all that.
That's true. Changing reality just by thinking about it isn't something humans do. It's something that, like, gods do.
And what if he became such a god?
He's a god.
The god of control.
Indeed. The being in Mementos that you all defeated was a false deity that the masses deludedly clung to. It is easy to conclude that Maruki simply took over the false god's position when it disappeared.
Took over his position? What do you mean? So you're saying society thinks of Doc as a god now or something?
Now, the Phantom Thieves are the ones who gained the masses' support after defeating this so-called god of control. So it would follow that the masses would turn to the Phantom Thieves next as their savior. In that case, why did they instead turn to Maruki, who did none of the work the Phantom Thieves did?
Have you heard of Dave the Diver? Feels like a kind of me game. Also, there are any Japanese games that aren't about... Are there any Japanese games that aren't about killing God? I don't think so. I think... Because God is such a... It's such a prolific... So, you know that lecture that that one teacher was... Ashikawa, that he was doing earlier? A Japanese fishing final boss, God of Fish? That exists! That exists! And more than one of them exists. So... We see gods very differently as the way they see gods. And what the thing that Persona did is that they fused the Western concept of a god with their concept of a god, mushed them together, and then hell, you have a game. Yeah, so it's kind of hard to I don't think there are a lot of games that have that, because like, what other stakes will you have, honestly? Also, what's Dave the Diver? I've never heard of that game before. Let me Google it. Also, how is it like a my type of game? Hold on. Dave the Diver. Yeah, I've never heard this game before. Released a couple of days ago. Oh, it released today. Oh no, yesterday. Oh, it's got 10 out of 10 from Steam, IGN, and Steam. What the fuck? Dave the Diver. Looks dope. Hold on, let me... It's a roguelike game where you go deep sea diving for fish and stuff. At night you sell it by running a sushi restaurant. Oh, you're right. This is totally my game. Hell yeah. How much is it? Dude, this is totally my game. Oh, there's a... Oh, damn. Oh, there's a... Oh, shit. I might play this as a side game. Oh, dude, it's so dope. Oh, it's so dope. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, dude, it's so fucking dope. Oh, thank you for bringing this to my attention, Farron. You catch fish and then you sell shit? Ah, my retirement plan. Had a magical girl transformation sequence already? Oh, hell yeah, of course. Of course it does. It knows its market. Oh, dude, this is so dope. Oh, I'm not listening to what it's saying because obviously I have the audio on mute. Oh shit. Oh, man. Oh, dude, I'm playing this game. Bro, I'm streaming this game. Fuck. Thank you for bringing this to my attention, Farron. This is actually super dope. This might be my side game after Persona. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it early. I might. So I have to schedule playing this and Street Fighter Who developed this dope game? What the fuck? Why am I not? Nexon developed it? Dude, it's so fucking dope. It's like every indie game in one, says the comments here. That's funny. Oh shit. Oh, I like it. Thank you for sending this my way. I picked it up today. The new Story Seasons is pretty fun. So funny thing with Story of Seasons, I don't play those kinds of games. Obviously, you guys know that. But somehow, well, I know how, but it's a whole different can of worms that I don't want to get into. I have been involved with. There's like 100 people. It's a very small niche community that love farming games. I have somehow gotten myself involved in it, and literally like 80% of my friends. So I have like two communities that I hang out with: the fighting game community and the farming sim community. Like they very rarely touch. There's a very small Venn diagram in there, and I'm guessing Farron is you're one of the few people in that very small Venn diagram, right? These two games don't clash, and I really don't want to get into the farming, why I got involved with the farming game sim community, because there's some history there that I want to get into. But SOS feels a bit dated, but it's a remake of a Harvest Moon game you adored years and years ago. Yeah, Wonderful Life, right? There's a female version, there's a male version. Farron, are you surprised I know about this? I know all about this. I know all about this game. I've seen like 10 different playthroughs of this game, both in the original and the new one, because one of my friends played the Japanese release. Like the Japanese release of this game came out January of this year, January or like late last year. So I've seen him play through this whole game in Japanese, and then he was playing it today too. This version lets you be gay and not marry. Happy Pride. Yeah, you're allowed to marry everybody. You're allowed to marry Rock, Gustafa, Nami, Lumina. See, I know characters. Are you surprised? Nani Limit knows these things. Yeah. But you still can't marry Moy or Pui, whatever you call him. Too bad, so sad, because he's the only one that I would marry. He's the only one who meets my standards. He's the only. So who are you gonna marry in your playthrough, Farron? Obviously, I'm sure you have already chosen your marriage candidate. I feel like. I don't know. I'm the type. If I were to play these kinds of games, I would know from day one who I would choose. Not sure yet. The gloomy farmhand seems nice. I forget his name. Is it Takakura? No, Takakura is the old guy that helps you, right? Musician or the artist. Gustafa or Rock. Matthew. That's not his. They call him Matthew. That's not his real name. His real name, and they made him handsome in this version, right? You played the original, so you know what I'm talking about. He looked rough in the original. He looked fucking rough. Did you play Another Wonderful Life, Farron? The femme version? It's Another Wonderful Life, right? Or am I insane? I don't know if I hate that I know way too much about farming games just from secondhand knowledge. You don't think you did? Yeah, Himacho is not his original name. It's something Japanese. Well, obviously, like all of them are Japanese, but like, it's not even close to Matthew. Matthew SOS original. Oh crap! What did they call him before? MASH? Was it MASH? Yeah, it was. I think it was MASH. Yeah, I guess it was MASH. Marlin! No, it's Marlin! 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 No. Marlin is the name that I was thinking about. And I think that was a Natsume translation thing. I think he's named MASH in Japanese, but when the Natsume translation came along, they called him Marlin. That's the name that I was looking for. And he was rough looking in the original. You would not like it. It looked like a slightly younger version of Tagakura without the slick hair. I don't know. I hate that I know so much about this game. I hate that I know so much about farming games. Not that I hate it. I don't know. I have mixed feelings because I got connected through farming games through some people that I don't want to be associated with anymore. Oh god. But I guess silver lining, I made a lot of new friends, and yeah. Anyway, how far along did you get in your playthrough of A Wonderful Life today, Farron? The masses were invested in the Phantom Thieves, not Maruki.
You what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like this.
Day 8, 9, not super far. Oh. This is one of those farming games where they kind of set you up very early on. I remember you already have a cow like day 1. You already have a pet, you already have a cow. What did you plant? I remember mostly that if you don't get married by the end of the year 1, it was game over. Yeah, you have 1 year to get married and then have kids. Then you gotta raise your kid, and then depending on what you make your kid do, it would either grow up to be a dickhead or someone successful. Apparently, I don't know. He could be an. I think depending on who your spouse is as well, also dictates the trajectory of what your child does in the future. And this is one of the few farming games that actually have an ending, like a real ending. That's why it's called A Wonderful Life. It's going through your whole life. Yeah, this game is very. It's one of the real games because there's people die in this game. Yeah. I'm no expert. I just have secondhand knowledge. I just have knowledge of people who actually play these games, and then somehow I'm still friends with them. I don't know why. I don't know why. Somehow we're still friends. Guess that's a good thing. Meanwhile, the other side of my friend group is like, oh, fucking do 2 HP, 5 HP, dash run cancel into EX Dragon Lash. Yeah, we talk a different language. Farron would know, obviously, because Farron is part of both spears. How many farming games have you played in your life, Farron? I played only one. I played a single farming game, and it's the one that you're thinking about. There is only one farming game most people have played. Well, I guess aside from the one that you gifted me, Stardew Valley, but across the board, every person has only played one farming game, and that's the one that I played. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Is that really true?
It's most likely because...
we wished for it. Not a ton of them outside of like Animal Crossing. I have a passing interest in some, but Stardew Valley is the one that's lasted the longest in the last decade. It was pretty well made. Like the guy that made that game, like he knows what the farming sim groups like. He implemented it. He has a next game. What's his next game? Isn't there like isn't there was a farming game that came out recently as well. It's like caveman style. Haunted Chocolatier. There was a farming game that came out like last month. That was it's based off of like prehistory. Haunted Chocolatier, so it's probably like that other game. Shit. Where you're a baker. There's a bakery in this game, and then you have a ghost with you. I hate that I know this. I hate that I know this. Yeah, it's about running a confection store, I believe. Yeah, and this other game as well, the one that I'm talking about, where you're a patissier. We met her developer. We met the developer for this game. She was kind of cool. She visited this person's stream, and we became friends with her. Actually, let me pull it up real quick. Let me. What's her name? I want to say Elena. I might have unfollowed this game dev, because I guess in a way I don't want to be associated with farming games as much. I can't remember. Yeah, I can't find him on my Twitter. I can't remember what game it is that I'm thinking about. Anyway. Yeah, that game you're describing is very similar to this other game that I had the experience of witnessing to be played in full. Haunted Chocolatier, and I'm guessing you're gonna be acquiring your materials as well. Have a time limit of how long you want your store to be opened.
What? After we defeated the God of Control, we wished for reality to be like Dr. Maruki described it. And it happened?
I don't remember doing any wishing with you guys and Doc. I mean, when would we have even had the chance to?
What about our counseling?
Can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this had happened at all. Well, no matter what path you might have to take to get there, I hope your track dreams will still do you some good in the end.
Looks like you all walked right into the spider's parlor.
Remember, if you had hidden your feelings from the therapist, you wouldn't be in this fucked up situation, right? Right?
No way of knowing how many of those situations were intentionally orchestrated by that man.
Am I weird for missing the Wonder Twins? Because I hated them. I hated the Wonder Twins the whole time. And now I'm kind of like, I'd rather have those two than this girl. You know? Is it weird? Did I grow to like them? Did I secretly care for the Wonder Twins? And their stupid shenanigans? Because they were funny. They had like hilarious moments. Especially when there was a red alert happening, they're just like goofing around. Or when there was a failed electrocution, they get electrocuted too.
However, the result is still the same.
Maybe you're just a bottom?
Civilization was seated within your hearts. Thus, I have no doubt that it was your
I know what that means, but also I don't understand how it... I don't get it. I mean, I think I do, but also like, what?
So this is all our fault, huh?
We're the ones who told him the cognitive world really exists, too.
Let's put an end to this.
Right, let's fight. If this is our...
That can refer to being into dominated. Not really. It's because they were funny. They were like little pipsqueaks that would bark. And then like, you're tiny, you can't do anything. Is mostly what it is. But like, I can't bully this kid. She seems so proper and formal, you know? The Wonder Twins are like, they were like Kusogaki. They were like bratty kids. So you can tease them. It's okay to tease them, you know? And then if they're the type of kids that if they fell and skinned their knees, the first thing you do is laugh at them before you help them. This girl is like, oh god, little Lavenza got in trouble. Oh no, I'm sorry, little girl. We're gonna fix your boo boo. Those two kids like, ha ha. You found out, didn't you, kid? You found out, you know? Like that kind of thing. I don't know.
Yes. This realization changes none of what we must do.
Very well. Then allow me to proceed. This world is in a very unstable condition currently. On the day that the God of Control fused mementos with the real world, the merging was undone through your efforts, and the two worlds are now attempting to return to their initial states.
So, what you're saying is this world has reverted to a state where the fusion with mementos hasn't been totally undone. That explains why Maruki's palace was visible in Odaiba.
Even as we speak, Maruki is still influencing this world in places where its boundaries are blurred. As slow a pace as it may be, he still continues to actualize the world of the masses as a whole. Should this continue, reality shall merge with mementos once more. The two worlds will again become one. When that happens, anyone trapped within the actualized world can never again awaken to the original one.
Oh no.
No. This issue goes beyond the masses as well. Although you are all Persona users, it would be next to impossible to defy Maruki in a world completely under his control. To be clear, once the two worlds conclude their fusion, there will be no chance of your success in this mission. And I believe this fusion will conclude in 1 month's time.
We only have a month.
If memory serves me correctly, February 3rd was the date Dr. Maruki gave us, right? Could he have possibly chosen the time limit based on when his actualization will be completed?
It's possible.
If that's the case, we don't got another choice except to steal his treasure by then.
We'll need to secure our route to the treasure by the 2nd so we can send our calling card. Then, on the day of, we're most likely going to have to fight Maruki.
Allow me to produce the calling card. This is certain to be our final card.
We've said...
I'll pour my heart and soul into its creation.
We've said we were gonna send out the final card 5 times ago. What the fuck?
Be that as it may.
And I know for a fact it's not our final card. It's like 2 other games other than this one. Like... fuck off. We've sent out our final card. Like 10 different times. And there's another one coming up. I mean, the Metanev.
Right.
What's the deal with the palace's name? Doesn't seem to affect the app's functions, but...
That must also be a product of Maruki's cognition. He most likely learned that you could somehow infiltrate the metaverse. As long as he permits your existence, your method of infiltration will not entirely disappear either. However, in his heart he must have feared you would learn his identity as the palace's ruler. Perhaps such a feeling took the form of hiding the ruler's name from you.
But in that case, why didn't Dr. Maruki just actualize us out of existence entirely?
Maybe he wants to save us.
Maruki told us he wants us to accept his world. It may be hard to believe, but since we mutually benefit from his actualization, maybe he really does want us to submit.
Sorry, even if it does fix shit for us, I just can't accept the world getting treated like that. Let's start the infiltration tomorrow, yeah? And you? Sound good?
You're willing to ask me as well?
Duh, dude. The Phantom Thieves don't act unless it's a unanimous vote.
Fine then. You know I have no intention of accepting Maruki's world anyway.
Then that settles that.
Wait, what about Yoshizawa-san?
We may not have summoned her as one of the Phantom Thieves. This definitely involves her as well.
Maybe we should fill her in on our situation once she comes to terms with her own. What she does with that information, though, that's up to her.
Right.
If that concludes matters, I shall continue to watch over you, Trickster. Please show me the path that you choose for humanity.
It's Yoshizawa. She's eavesdropping on us.
I just...
Guess we might as well close up for the night. Hey, once you're done washing that, you can go ahead and call it a welcome.
Yoshizawa?
Have a seat. She's here to see you, right? Now, don't worry about finishing up. I'll take care of it later.
Sorry for coming over so late. And thank you for the coffee. It's delicious.
Sounds so depressed.
Would you mind if I got something off my chest?
Well, I guess you're already here.
So, to tell the truth, I saw you all go into the nurse's office today, and, I sort of eavesdropped on your conversation.
About Maruki?
You've all found the paths you want to take, and are following them with such confidence, whereas I'm simply... Like Dr. Maruki said before, I ran from the truth. I couldn't handle the fact that Kasumi died because of my actions. My memories are still a bit hazy, but even when I remembered that I'm really Sumire, I didn't want to accept it. I was still running from reality, where Kasumi is gone, where I had to live for Kasumi instead of as her.
Still want to run?
No. Like I said earlier, I realized something when I saw you all striving to push onward. I can't keep running like this, but now that Kasumi's gone, I have no idea what to do with myself. Senpai, what should I do?
You'll choose well.
You can be awfully firm sometimes, Senpai. But you're absolutely correct.
Always firm. What do you mean? I'm never not firm.
I must thank you for allowing me to unload all of this onto you.
Stop unloading shit on me.
I'm still not completely sure what I should do, but I plan to think more on it. I've got to figure out what to do with my life now.
Let's reform society.
Tomorrow we're going to the palace. We're gonna take back the world. The real world. The real world? The MTV real world? Rewriting reality. I would never have thought such a thing possible. Not only that, but this palace is ruled by a Persona user. How does that make any sense? I know god moding when I see it. At this point, he is basically a god, right? This shit makes Shido look small time. Need to come up with a plan. That's a good point. We should meet up tomorrow. Yeah, and he allows us to live. I can't hate Maruki. He's kind of okay. Let him back in the group chat. That'd be the quickest. Yeah, let's put him in. Yeah, put him in. All right, take care of it. Thanks. 1 month ago, huh? 1 month ago. We'd better come up with a plan. That time is gonna go by fast. All right, do I end up now? I only plan on streaming 2 hours today. Yeah, because I woke up late. I guess we can close it off here. All right, that's episode 38 today. Thanks for hanging out, Farron. Thanks for hanging out, Farin. Tomorrow will be SF Day, and then on Friday we'll go back to this game. And then maybe I'll get Dave the Diver. Thanks for sending me that game, Farron. Thank you so much. We'll call it a night for now. Sorry for the short stream, because well, I fell asleep. Too bad, so sad. I should power through sometimes and just go stick with my stream schedule, to be honest. Anyway, that is it for me for tonight. Tomorrow I'll be live as early as I can for Street Fighter 6. If you guys want to fight me in Street Fighter 6, come on by. We're gonna be I'm almost done with my training. I've done the combos. I'm learning combos. Hell, I'm doing custom combos in the SF6 Discord. Like, when folks are like, hey, can you lab this out for me? I'm like, I'm that guy. I'm that guy now. Who would have thought? So I think my training is almost complete, but obviously it's not done. We're still a little over 900 games to go before the training is complete, and then we start playing ranked games. But I will definitely finish that. That is a goal I set for myself. That is a limitation. Get it? Limit that I put on myself to become limitless. Yeah, with that being said, once the training is done, we will be playing ranked non-stop on SF6. Probably exclusively playing ranked. Most definitely exclusively playing ranked. By that time I should be good, right? Like, I'm still dropping combos, but it's the combos that are like super difficult to pull off. Like the basic shit I just pull off now. And to be honest, if I want to win, I should probably focus on doing the basic shit more often. But obviously, we want to have that muscle memory for the complicated ones. And it's not just pulling off combos. Fighting games are not just that. If it was just that, then Zangief should not be able to like two-touch you. Or Manon. It's all about MUs and reading people. So that's something I'm still lacking. That's what the 1000 games is for. Well, 2446 games is for. So once we have all of that completed, training is complete, then we are ready to dive into more training, because ranked is not just a game mode, it is also a form of training. So we'll keep on fighting. Anyway, good night, bye!